Central Methodist competed last weekend in the Missouri Southern Stampede. In the race, the women's team finished 6th overall. The men's team finished 7th. Talk first about the women's team and some of your individual finishers.
The women's team, they had a fantastic race. There was a lot of good competition, a lot of Division II teams there, and also some of the better NAIA schools would be there. We came through. I mean, Taylor, one of our seniors, Taylor Beaverson, she had almost a 40-second PR at the race and came through and actually was the second finisher in our conference that day too, because most of our conference teams were there. And then Elise was our number 2 finisher on our team, who was actually the 3rd person to finish overall in our conference, and she had a good personal best time too.
Oh, that's Fried Tortellini.
Talk a little bit about on the men's side. The men's team, aforementioned, finished 7th.
The men's 7th place finish was kind of a surprise to I think a lot of teams, and also a little bit of a surprise for us. They really came through and ran a pretty solid race. We had some up front guys that finished really well. We were led with Colby Rupresi, who was our senior, and then Chris Renteria was a freshman, and he ran a fantastic time for a freshman and ran really well.
The team is halfway through its fall season. How do you think the team has progressed from the first meet through last Saturday?
Right now, I'm really happy where we are. I mean, they're progressing really solid right now. I think that we're way in front of where we were last year, and even with the girls being conference champions last year, I think they're way ahead of where they've been in the past. So.
Yeah, you made a comment to me after the game that you thought Central Methodist women's team was better than the squad that won the Heart of America Athletic Conference Championship last season. In what ways do you think they're better, and in what ways do you think they've improved in the last 12 months?
One of the really important things in cross country is having a really solid packed team. I mean, you just can't have one individual and do very well. You need all 5 of your runners to do well. And I can say our number 1 through 5 gap right now is 30 seconds, which is pretty ridiculous. You know, we have a group of girls running from 1930s to 20 flat, and I can tell you, I mean, this is super exciting. I think that we're way ahead of where we were last year, and I think it's just the leadership as a group. We have 3 strong seniors, and I think that we're where we need to be at this time of the year.
Central Methodist will be off this weekend before hosting the Gary Stoner Invitational on October 6th. What will the team do in training over this weekend in order to prepare for the next meet, which will be at home?
Right now we're kind of in a difficult part of the training phase, I would say. We got 2 weeks off before our next meet, so this gives us an opportunity to put some good work in and kind of develop what we need to be for the rest of the season. So right now, if you see them walking around campus, they're probably a little sore and a little tired, but they are ready to go, I think. I'm super excited to see the hard work I get every day, and I think that in the next meet, the home invitational, we'll have a good showing.
Thank you very much, and we look forward to previewing the Gary Stoner Invitational next Tuesday.